everybody, welcome to another workout video. Today we're doing mat Pilates and it's going to be relatively low impact. All I have is my yoga mat and I'll also have a towel to help me during my roll up later on in the workout. So get a towel ready if you struggle doing the roll up or just have it on hand in case you do struggle with it. And we're gonna get started lying down on our backs and we're gonna start with bridge pose. So your knees are bent, have them a comfortable distance away, not too far, not too close. Ideally, you want your knees directly underneath your hip points. Then keep your arms long beside your rib cage, hands are by the hips. Then you're gonna lift your hips up, rolling your spine up into your bridge and roll back down, trying to bring one vertebrae down at a time. And we're gonna keep lifting our back off the mat. Drag your heels in a little to feel your hamstrings turn on and roll the spine back down. Just a few more times to warm up our back. Get in tune with your breath, taking deep inhales and deep exhales. Flatten your shoulder blades against the mat even more, opening up the collarbones nice and wide. See if you can press the whole length of your arm against the mat, really getting as much of a stable base as you can. Then bring the hips all the way down, and then we're going to do some ankle rolls. So raise one leg up toward the ceiling, and you're just gonna draw circles with your ankle. And we'll do about 5 in each direction, just warming up our feet. And my feet may or may not cramp during this workout. Then set that foot down, bring the other leg up toward the ceiling and roll out your ankle. And then you can switch and do the other direction. I already feel my foot cramping up, guys. I don't know if I can make it through without a cramp. Okay, and then set your foot down. Then we're gonna work on our neck flexion. So our neck flexors are responsible for supporting our head, and our head is pretty heavy, so some more than others. So we're just gonna lift our head and shoulders up, keeping our back on the mat. So inhale, lift your head up with your neck, gazing into your belly button, and reach your fingers forward. So just the tops of your shoulders are hovering off the mat, and you're holding it here. Imagine you're trying to hug a blueberry underneath your chin, and bring your head down. We're gonna do that 4 more times. Just lift and hold. Try to gaze at your belly button, keeping your abs flat down against your spine. Bring the head down. 3 more. Lift up. Try to breathe through your nose. Lower the head down. 2 more times. Lift up and hold. Lower down. Last one. Lift up. Hold. See if you can reach your fingertips even further forward. Hold it here. Lower the head down. Then let's try to work on some preps before we do the 100. So you're just gonna lift your head and try to lift your shoulders up as far as the tips of your shoulder blades, just barely touching the mat. So you're gonna lift your head, lift your shoulders, curl the abs, lower down. 1. Lift everything up, hold. 2. See if you can start hovering your hands off the mat. Lift up and hold. 3. 2 more. Lift up and hold. 4. Gaze at your belly button. Lower down. Last one. Lift up and hold. Try to keep everything still. Curling the abs. Lower everything down. Very nice. Now let's do our 100. So you're gonna bring your legs into tabletop and legs are separated, knees parallel, shins parallel with the ground. Then lift your head and shoulders up just like before. pumping the arms up and down. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. Inhale. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. We're going to go up to 10. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. Keep curling up. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Draw those shoulder blades down the back. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. Make sure the knees are directly over the hips. And exhale, curl up a little higher. Pause the arms. Lower the head down, and you can rest the feet. Okay, so now we're going to do the roll up. And before we do, grab your towel. And this is how you want to set it up. You want the towel to give you some assistance so that your low back can curl off the mat. Some people don't have any problem getting up off the mat or have any sticking points, but I definitely do. So you want to fold up the mat to a height that will allow you to hoist yourself up throughout your sticking point. So I'm going to try this out and see if that works for me. You might need to adjust it to be higher or lower, depending on how big the arch is on your back. I think this is good. I kind of need it to be a little bit higher. So you can have your legs separated, but extend them out in front of you. Raise your arms toward the ceiling. Then inhale. Slowly start to peel your spine off the mat. Pull your abs in, curl forward, and reach for your toes, diving the head toward the knees. Wow, that was a lot smoother than I expected. And roll down. Is this what it's like for other people? It's so strange. Then roll back. We're gonna do 4 more. Inhale, lift up. And roll forward. Keep your arms parallel with the ground. And then roll back, drawing your ribs in and your waist in as their fingertips keep reaching forward. And we're gonna lift up for 3, trying to use as little momentum as possible. Last 2, adjust yourself on your mat if you need. Roll back with control. Last 1. And roll all the way down, 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 down. Lower your arms. You can get rid of that towel if you used one. And then we're gonna take some leg circles. Single leg circles. So one leg will be extended along the mat, one leg is reaching up, and then you're going to cross that leg over, around, and up. And drop circles as big as you can, but try to keep your hips completely still. Don't let them rock back and forth. And we have 4. And 5, we're just gonna reverse direction now, going out, over the body, and up. Out, over, and up. For 3, for 4. And for 5, then you can switch legs and cross over the body. Bring it all the way back up. Try to anchor your ribs, anchor your shoulders, anchor your hips down into the mat. Don't let the momentum of that leg rock you back and forth. And last one on this leg. And we're gonna go the other way. And we circle around for 3. Circle around for 2, and 1, lift it up, lower that leg down. I don't have my towel to do a roll up, so try to roll up to seated. Okay, definitely still need a towel. We're gonna do rolling like a ball, so have your knees bent. Hold the back of your thighs, or if you want an extra challenge, you hold your shins. Then you're gonna curl yourself into a tight ball. I still want about an egg-sized distance from your chin to your chest as you lift the ribs up and scoop them in. Then you hover the feet off the mat and you rock back onto your shoulders and rock back up. So you're rolling like a ball. And it's usually a little bit easier depending on the surface that you're on. And try to do 8 here. Keep gazing into your abs the whole time so that your spine is an even curve. Last 2 and last 1. Now, keep your feet hovering off the mat. We're gonna go straight into double leg stretch. So hold the front of your shins if they're not there already. Roll back onto your back. But keep your head and shoulders lifted. Stretch your legs forward and arms back and circle the arms in, hug the knees. We go for 8, 7, 6. Stretch your arms and legs long. 5, curl up higher. 4, 3, inhale, stretch. 2, exhale, pull in, and 1. Pull everything in. Keep your head and chest lifted. You're gonna hold on to one shin, stretch one leg out forward for a single leg stretch. Pull that knee in closer, exhale, then inhale, switch, pull, and switch, pull, and switch, pull. And we have 3, 4, halfway through. We got 4, curl up higher, 3, and 2, and 1, lower the head down. Keep the knees in. Place your hands behind your head for crisscross. So one elbow reaches the opposite knee as you stretch the other leg forward and you twist, and twist. We have, which number is there? 3 and 4. 4. We have 4 more. 4, 3. Keep your chest, shoulders lifted. 2, 1. I think this is the last one. There you go. Okay. And then lastly, for our ab series, we're gonna do scissors. So straighten your legs toward the ceiling. Take one shin in both hands. Lift your head and shoulders up. Bring that other leg halfway down. You're gonna pull one leg and switch. Pull, switch. Pull, switch. Pull, switch. Pull, switch. Pull, switch. We have 4 and 4. And we have 4 more. 4 and 3, 2. Head and chest lifted and lower everything down. Very nice, everybody. Then let's come back up to seated. And we're gonna do spine twist. So your legs are extended out in front of you. You're gonna reach your arms out to the sides like a T. And you're only gonna twist from your rib cage. So hips don't move. Twist to your right for 3. Exhale 2. Exhale 1. Exhale everything here. Then inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist for 3. Exhale, twist 2. Exhale, twist 1. Are your collarbones wide open? Shoulders down the back. Inhale, untwist. Let's do 2 more times. Exhale, twist 1, 2, 3, and hold. Then inhale. Let's see, let's have our feet flexed for this. So your toes are pointed towards you and your heels are pushing forward. Then you twist for 3, for 2, for 1, untwist. One more time on each side. Sit up nice and tall. Maybe even exaggerate the puffing of your chest a little. Then you're gonna exhale 3, 2, 1. Inhale, untwist. Exhale 3. Sit up even taller. 2. Taller. 1. Then inhale and untwist. Then we have our planks. So you have the choice to either be on your forearms or your hands. I'm gonna do my forearms today. And I'm gonna make sure I have my butt down because I'm always getting comments that my butt is too high during class. So you're gonna have your hands clasped if you're on your forearms. Then let's start off on our knees first, because when you're on your knees, that's about where you want your hips. They're kind of low and it feels weird, but you're just gonna lift your knees off and hold. And we're gonna hold for 30 seconds. Make sure you're lifting your chest away and inflating the space between your shoulder blades. So if you feel like your chest is sinking, your shoulder blades are drawing together, then you might need to take a break and start again. Squeeze your glutes, feel your butt cheeks coming closer together, and push out through your heels. Keep gazing forward at the edge of your mat, and breathe. Nice strong shoulders, nice strong arms here. Keep holding. Keeping that booty down. If there's any cue I hate the most, it's booty down, because I was in this one class where that was the only thing the instructor was saying, and I kind of wish that she had a reason for saying it. I felt like she was throwing it out too much. Anyway, that aside, you have 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees down. Shake out your arms, stretch out your arms, do a little bit of a child's pose here. Anyway, you guys didn't sign up to hear me complain and come to Phan's therapy session after being traumatized in a workout class, did you? Oh well. So we're gonna do push-ups, and kind of the same idea here. You can start off on your knees. I'm going to be doing full push-ups here, and we're gonna do 10. I hope I don't make a fool of myself. And so you want your hips down. Make sure you're really engaged and anchored in your shoulders. And then when you're ready, you're gonna lift your knees up. Keep your elbows close to your body as you push up. 10, 9, 8, 7, neck long, looking forward. 4, 3, 2, 1, and set your knees down. Very nice, everybody. And then we're going to come onto our side for our side kicks. So lie down on your mat like you're at the beach. But you're gonna bring your legs forward. So the legs are at the front of the mat, your body's toward the back, and you're gonna rest your head on your hand like this, or you can even have your forearm on the ground like that. Now, so one hand is right in front of your waist, and I want it just softly touching the front of your waist. And I want you to feel your abs pulling away from your arm the whole time. That way you know your abs are engaged. Flex your feet, push your heels out, lift the top leg up to hip height, and we're just going to go up and down. Not too big, nothing extreme here. We're just gonna do 8. And we have 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna draw circles, 4 in each direction. And then reverse. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then pause your foot at hip height. We're gonna go back and forth. So kick to the front and kick to the back, keeping your top hip completely stacked over the bottom one. And we'll do one more here. And bring that leg back to hovering. Now we are going to do grand rond de jambe. This is a big fancy word for big circle. So you're gonna kick that leg forward, draw a really big circle, bring that leg around, and do it again. We're gonna do 4 in each direction. This is gonna really work our side glutes and just give us a really nice stretch in our hip socket. Then reverse direction, you go back, you go up, forward, and back again. Trying to keep the hips steady as much as you can, and see if you can lift your bottom waist up just a little bit more. And pause. Then go ahead to the other side. So your feet are toward the front of your mat. Your body is toward the back. That way we have a little bit more support in our body. Then lift that top leg up to hip height. You're just gonna go up and down. Up and down for 6, for 5. Draw your abs in. 4. Collarbones are nice and wide. 2, 1. Draw circles. We go for 4, 3. Hips are steady. 2, 1, complete your circle, then reverse. We go back and around for 2. Oop, for 1, make sure that bottom leg doesn't get off the ground, and then you go front and back for 4, for 3. So the extension on the way back isn't going to be as much as the front. Last one, and hover it back to center, grand rond de jambe. So kick forward, big circle up and around, and back for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then reverse. You go back up and around for 4. Abs are pulling in for 3. Collarbones stay wide open, 2, and 1. Then set that foot down and rest. Now, lastly, we have teaser. So we're just going to come back to seated. And then hold the back of your thighs. Bring your legs up to the table. So this is one variation of teaser. You don't have to have your legs extended. And then I just want you to reach your arms forward and then twist. So one arm is reaching back, reach forward and twist. Tapping the ground behind you. We twist it again. Trying to keep the legs completely still. Point your toes here. Twist and twist. We have 2 more on each side. Twist. Reach forward, twist. Keeping the collarbones lifted. Look forward, set the legs down, and then we're going to end it with our swan. So you're going to come on your stomach. Have your hands about at the, right underneath your shoulders. Legs are extended behind you, and you can keep them separated. And then make sure you're really lifting with the chest already. Then you're going to start to extend your elbows, lifting your chest up. Make sure you're drawing your belly in and lower down. So you don't have to extend your arms all the way, but go as far as your hips can lift off the mat, but you don't want to feel it in your low back. You really want to feel a lot of stretching in your chest and a lot of extension through the upper back. So let's do that again. Lift the chest up, lift, 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 and lower down. We'll do one more like that. Lift up and hold it here. Breathe through the extension. Draw the shoulder heads back, keeping the shoulder blades down. Breathe, then lower down. Now we're only going to lift up halfway, and you can bring your hands a little bit closer together because we're going to take a quick twist. So lift up halfway, and then reach one arm behind you, looking towards your feet, and then come back through center. Look back, reaching the other arm back. Make sure your abs are still pulling in. And come back. Let's do 2 more, like that. 2, 1, and 1. Set your hands down, lower everything down, and you're done. So, I hope you enjoyed that Pilates workout. Thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye-bye.